I'd never say Carlos Vela is the number one striker in the world.
Dude, Carlos Vela never got a fair rap at Arsenal. I fucking love this dude's talent. He was another one of those Wenger guys who he just failed on him.
He's old. He's old news.
Who's new news? Ole Solskjaer? Ole Gunnar? Fucking Fergie, old news. Just overcasted over your whole stadium. Everyone he looks down on.
Was that the real Fergie in the stands? Or is that like a wax statue? I swear,
it's a mannequin with a fucking
to be fair,
hairpiece.
I would have left at halftime too.
Why y'all got to start with such hostility? Man? We got fans been waiting all week to hear from us, and you guys start with violent language.
Here's the real thing. What's going to kill Sir Alex Ferguson first? His age? Or this United squad right now?
The style of play. The style of play first.
Exactly. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, just so cold.
You're killing right now.
Can you say that without stuttering?
You're killing.
Cold-blooded.
Can you win without stuttering? I like the United squad right now. I like the United squad.
Say it again?
Fuck that up.
Hey, they're studying and they're still failing us.
I might as well be on the squad with you guys.
We're not in schoolhouse, all right? No one's studying here. Clearly not you.
Clearly not the United players.
Welcome to PFC Show, Podcast FC Show, Premier League. Match day 8 review.
Pause.
Episode. I had to rewind for a second. Episode 313. Getting in here. Let's open it up with Huss's boys, Liverpool.
Free world 3-1-3. Shout out to
2-1 against Leicester. Brendan Rodgers almost came in and spoiled the party, but like I said last week, man, the gods. This is a championship run. The gods are on Liverpool's side.
Lucky pool.
What's luck? They put themselves in a good position. Brighton is just an idiot.
I agree.
I mean, why? Because, look, let's be honest. I don't think Liverpool's scoring without that penalty.
They're not.
Yeah, look.
There's a minute left.
It's luck in the sense of, like, fortune. Not luck like, oh, you guys suck and you got to win. It's luck in, like, you make your own luck. But, like, you still need Albrighton to make that stupid decision.
I'll tell you what that is. That's also Mane, the best player on Liverpool. Maybe the best player in the league this year.
Let's rewind.
Taking over.
Who gave Mane that ball? And who scored that second goal?
And who got that sick assist?
James Milner! Best player in the world, dude.
Oh, my
Best
God.
player in the world.
Settle down.
Look, put it this way. If James Milner was on Arsenal right now, you would have won Champions League.
Time out. You were... Huss.
I love it.
Huss, you were calling for Milner to be subbed. You were calling for Milner's head.
No, first time I wasn't calling for his head.
His legs look dead. Get him out. Get him out.
At like the 77th or 78th minute. Yeah, right. He did look dead. He was jogging. And
he comes out, you missed that penalty.
No.
Who's going to take it? Mane in the stands.
In the stand. Yeah. Either way, Mane drew it, and for me, Mane was the man of the match, man. This dude was playing right back at a certain point. What the hell?
He made like 3 tackles in a row.
He's a beast.
Sliding tackles, like right mid sliding tackles, dude. He's an animal.
He's Liverpool's best player.
He's better than Salah, man. He's not better, maybe not better skillfully, but he's more impactful per team.
I think this year.
His value. Dude, he's got more goals than, I mean, like, their stats for stat. It's like, dude, it's you can split hairs between Mane and Salah.
They got the same amount of goals last year.
Sounds like ability or like work ethic or, what do you bring to the team? I think Mane, dude, you see his work rate. How many slide tackles does Salah make? He breaks his...
He used to, right?
He
used to run back.
He has a sprained wrist and he gets out of the Champions League final. This guy's soft. So he
sprained his wrist. Love it.
No,
the disrespect is unreal. The disrespect is unreal.
Now Salah got injured. Who was it? Chowdhury coming back. Subbed
that was
on.
Bullshit. That could have been a red.
He should, dude. First of all, Soyuku had a game, man. Had him on the ropes on the sideline. Let him get to the middle of the field. Had to make that tackle. But with Salah going out now it's officially going to be Mane, dude. Origi came in. He ran
off the field with a limp, but I don't think he's going to be out that long.
They got 2 weeks, so the international break's coming up. So he might pull out of...
I saw tears, man. Looks serious.
If this injury's not that bad, I'm actually kind of happy because if he doesn't play for Egypt midweek for the international, that makes me happy.
Yeah.
I don't want him to play for Egypt right now.
That's right.
You don't want your player
what about all the Egyptians out there, though?
Well, how many times did Sir Alex have phantom injuries for his players so they didn't have to play for a national team?
That's real.
They all do.
Yeah. Migraines. You got migraines, bro. Sit out. You can't look at light.
Dude, Trent
You're
Alexander.
allergic to grass this week. You can't be by the field.
Dude, this dude Trent, bro, his delivery on the ball is ridiculous.
David Beckham-esque. Nobody whips the ball like that, man.
Bro, so many times he put them under pressure.
KDB, man.
Robinson hasn't done it this much this season. But
we might have
last
He
season.
hasn't, man. But
two guys.
Who's taking the dead ball thing?
Who's taking free kicks?
Yeah.
Who's taking corner kicks? We get Ashley fucking Young.
No, both Robinson.
They get a guy whipping these balls in, man. Put him in behind. It's deadly.
Young.
If they had someone over 6 foot playing striker, man, there'd be a problem.
Well, they got Origi coming in, right?
Oh, Origi now, yeah.
Both outside backs are taking free kicks too, so it's not just Trent, but it
know what
depends
I
on
mean,
which
Huss.
side. But I'm telling you right now, our outside backs might have the 2 best crosses in the league.
They don't get
In the
injured.
world.
They don't get injured though
debatable.
either. They don't get injured, which is ridiculous.
Luke Shaw
out of the week.
No. Last year, Trent did get injured.
What?
No. It was like
Who was key?
It was like 8 or 10 games. We're not going to talk about.
Remind him.
We're not going to talk about Nathaniel Klein. But Trent did get hurt last year, which cost Liverpool the league.
So who you
in
got
my
now to
opinion.
back him up? You have it, huh?
Nobody.
Right back?
James Milner will play both. I don't know. The thing is, I'm still wary about that because, again, it's the injuries.
You guys need Allison to come back. You guys are going on this unbelievable run. I mean, Liverpool on this fortunate run for sure, man, where everything's going the right way.
17 wins in a row.
And Madison,
One short of the record.
dude, Madison again
Guess who
chipping
they play
in.
next?
Who?
Manchester United.
Oh,
So they can equal. They can equal Man City and Pep
Oh, they
Guardiola.
will equal.
They can equal the Pep's record at Man City
At Old Trafford.
Yeah, at
Trying to
Old
jinx right there.
Trafford, which is fine. They don't set it, so
Bro.
I can live with
But
that.
then-
Doesn't work with me.
To go get the record, they have to beat City.
Oh, is that the next game?
Yeah.
And that is a huge,
That's awesome.
huge game
psychological.
because right now, if they go this run and they have, hopefully they don't lose the focus and say, "Oh, we basically won the league if they beat City,"
Which they will.
But to have this run, 19 games unbeaten,
Took him a second now.
then go to Old Trafford and then beat City. If they did that with what is it?
Allison coming back.
8, so it would be 11 points up they would have if they beat City.
Yeah, assuming that City won their next game.
Well, yeah, but but that would be
Which we can't make
insane
assumptions
right now.
anymore, apparently.
Dude,
I guess.
Liverpool lost the league at Christmas with like 12 points in the bag. So,
That's
I mean,
true.
They're up 7.
No,
They're up
it's
7.
Spurs. Not
It isn't?
Not City. Yeah, it's Spurs. They
Damn
play
it.
United.
God damn it, Huss.
That's how I
Do your homework, man.
Play
I did
United.
my homework.
Enough about shit.
I did my
I don't
homework.
care about them. We've all known that Mane is the best player on
yeah,
this team by a mile.
Oh shoot!
By a mile.
Oh shoot! That's not good for Liverpool because they're facing Harry Kane. I hope Virgil van Dijk can handle
versus Kane.
I hope Virgil van Dijk can hold on.
We'll do it at the end. We'll do it after match day. We'll do it after.
When is Kane going to just get
just say
bionic
what
legs and
I
call it a day?
James Maddison again with another crucial goal. Picking up the Meg on Adrian. Fuck that guy, man. He went for the...
Madison's
Dude,
for
this
real.
Madison
dude.
kid is-
Madison's for real.
He's just
I think-
special.
He's an England starter
He
right
was
now.
playing on the left wing, but he was playing in that Ericsson.
I didn't like where he put him there.
This is literally what Jesse Lingard was supposed to be doing. Not to always bring it back to him, but like this is
Jesse.
This is
Jesse,
the
come
energy that you're supposed to get from that creative center mid /
But also decision
left
making.
attacking
Like he
mid.
he
Yeah.
defends in the right areas. He plays when he should play. He dribbles when he should dribbles. Like he makes
smart,
the
man.
intelligent decisions. Like Jesse Lingard's got
good.
the athleticism. He busts his ass
And the
but
skill,
he's fucking
yeah.
mindless. Sometimes
He's raw.
Yeah,
Dude, he's just not about this life. He's
But
not
anyway,
about
man, Brendan Rodgers, like I said, he's going to be an exciting manager to watch, man. And I think for a career move, this is one of the best career moves I've ever seen. Like going from a top 6 club, or top 4 at the time, dropping down to a league that's kind of looked upon as like Celtics league. You know, they constantly win it since Rangers.
SPL,
What do you think about the
SPL, baby.
prospect of Brendan Rodgers going to Man United?
There was a link. Laurie Whitwell, I think, of The Athletic wrote it in The Athletic, which everyone should subscribe to because it's lit. Said that after the season,
Plug.
Brendan Rodgers should be the person instead of Poch or whoever's.
Well, at the same time, let's be honest. If Leicester make top 4 and United don't, why would he make that move?
Money.
Also,
Money.
what's harder?
Money.
What's harder? Leicester making top 4 or Liverpool winning the league this year?
Leicester making top 4.
Liverpool winning the league.
So, if he gets Leicester to top 4, they get that extra money. They're in Champions League. Why not stay at Leicester for 1 more year, 2 more years? Because
Dude, United is the most pressure
but
on the manager. at
Exactly.
Manchester
Why
United.
jump on a sinking ship?
More than Madrid right now.
Wait. You're telling me there's an opening on the Titanic? Hey, wait, I can be the captain?
Hey,
I remember.
Huss,
That's the most
Huss,
glamorous
Huss,
boat.
But you know what
in
it
the
is?
world.
Huss, but you know what it is? It's looking at the challenge. So Klopp
Yeah,
jumped onto
trying to get that boat to stay afloat.
Klopp jumped onto the Titanic, being Liverpool, right? You guys haven't won the league ever since it started.
Trophies
the
even.
Premier League. So, like, all I'm saying is, yes, a club can be down, but they can still get a quality manager if the manager's interested in that project. I'm not saying Rodgers going to choose. And if I was Rodgers' advisor, I would tell him, if you make Leicester Champions League, fucking stay at Leicester, dude. Why would he come over? I don't think he's the right guy for United. I honestly think United needs an experienced guy at this point, but an experienced, respected guy, not like a Louis van Gaal,
a winner,
old school, a winner.
Allegri maybe, but I don't know if he has. But
United clout.
United is not like Liverpool when Klopp took over, because again, even though I make the jokes that Luis Suarez basically got them second place, they still finished second place.
Klopp took over after he finished 8th.
And yes, United got second place, 3 years ago or something?
Yeah, but Klopp took him and crashed the boat. He finished, like Snacks is saying, you guys finished 8th when he came in. But
and they finished 8th the season before, or 6th or something.
He makes teams better, Brendan Rodgers, though.
It was a Titanic.
He does, but
you guys need to bridge the gap where you get a guy like Brendan Rodgers to bring you back into Champions League, into contention, and then get the dude who's gonna get you the leads.
That's what I was just about to say.
That's what I see Unai Emery as for Arsenal.
For me, Rodgers, okay, I get it. Poch is the dude. Poch is having a rough time now, but he made the Champions League final with Tottenham Hotspur, guys. You guys respect the Champions League. If Klopp did it, when Klopp made the Champions League final the year before, you guys gave him a pass. Of course, his team was still performing. But what I'm saying is, we're, 8 games in? This is a Champions League team that you can see they're exhausted.
But Klopp was a winner. And Klopp's won trophies. Whether it's a
Rodgers,
whatever it is. So for me, and that's my thing with Pochettino, managerially, tactically, I like him, man. I got mad respect for dude. What have you won? Have you got
he won with Celtic?
Some time.
Oh wait, never mind. Do they hand that trophy to Celtic at the first week?
Okay, time out. Not only that, man.
He won in February all 4 years.
But grain of salt with that. So Rodgers second place to United, tough thing to do, But he was there. The team was there, and then they lose Coutinho. There was a power struggle. The players bigger than the manager, so they chose the players.
There was a lot of.
But he signed Firmino. He signed some players that are still there.
There's an article on the.
Go ahead. He goes to Celtic, man. He wins the double treble. So he won 12 trophies. He won 6 trophies.
He won the treble 3 years.
The treble. Yeah.
If he had stayed,
but it's also 4 trophies. He won 8. He won everything he could win back to back. I'm just saying. But he proved, when given the tools and the resources in a league that was winnable, dude, he fucking but no one's been done that.
Jose can do the same thing. Klopp can go in and do the same thing. Poch can do the same thing.
I'm not saying I'm not saying that's going to have to come to United. I'm just saying he's building. So, like we said, let him stay at Leicester. Give him 2 years there. If he does it 2 years in a row,
dude, I love United. I don't want managers I like at this point, getting sucked in. Like Rodgers, stay at Leicester, dude. If they finish 4th, stay, man. Madison,
I tell you who United need. Espírito Santo.
Wait. No, we're not moving on. We're not doing this because the number one thing that we're forgetting.
That was a nice attempt.
I know it's a good attempt, but I still the number one thing that you guys keep forgetting to address, or we haven't addressed this week, but we talked about
just spit it out,
is the owners. Because when Klopp went to Liverpool, they gave him 4 or 5 years and say, "Go do it." They came in 8th. Go do it. At United, you might be fired. You got to have the trust in the person you hire. Now, if Ole
expectations with that,
but if Ole,
Liverpool had no expectations.
But if Ole, well, you don't really have expectations right now. United to the point.
I know, but we did.
But what I'm saying is, if Ole's the manager and you want that guy, give him the reins. Let him build his system, or you're going to build from the academy. Go get players from outside. That's fine. But Klopp had an idea. And the Liverpool owners bought his idea, and they gave him time. Not idea. But the thing is, do the United owners and the management give the gaffer
We'll get to United, man.
Yeah, we'll get to him.
We'll get to United.
What happened to Sergio Aguero, Huss? I thought he was the best striker in England.
First off,
it's his fault that they lost, right? It's all his fault. He didn't score. Where was he? That's by your logic, according with Harry Kane. That's your logic. They lose 3-0 to Brighton. Oh, it's Harry Kane's fault. Where is Harry Kane?
See, this is when I have to rewind it on you, and I have to remind you what you said versus what we're actually debating. You say that, oh, you're the best striker in England. Where were you? You said Harry Kane was the best striker in the world.
So stand by.
And that's the only thing that's the only thing that
someone else pops
you and I have always debated about. It's not whether Harry Kane's good or not. But it's whether he's number one or number two or number three.
Don't worry, we got the debate going. We got to talk about Man City, Adama Traore, and thoughts on these hosts.
The point is,
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm still hyped because we won in FIFA.
But we get
that golden goal.
Look,
how many times did you lose before that?
But look, you need to understand. I'm very excited that City lost. Because now Liverpool have the 8-point cushion right now.
You didn't sound excited right there, man.
He's nervous. You buckled through that one.
Hey, composure,
you don't want
to
commit, dude.
Composure. If you don't know how to handle composure, I don't know what to tell you.
Dude,
if you want to flip out over one game of FIFA, that's fine. That's his thing. But you know what? I'm calm. I'm collected. I've been there before.
City had 5 yellow cards, bro.
What?
5 yellow cards.
How do you miss that? That's a foul, sir.
Dude, for me, Pep Guardiola got out-coached this game. Out-managed this game.
All right, by the way,
you want to talk about the best managers in the league? Espirito de Santo's up there, man.
No.
He's up there, bro. You want to look at an in-game adjustment dude, tactician, a motivator, the whole package.
In this game,
he got gut.
In this game, he got it 100% right when he pulled out
Cutrone, who was cowish.
Who was super cowish, missed 3 breakaways. By the way, we didn't even focus on that. Laporte is just as important as Van Dijk is to Liverpool for Man City.
And what about KDB going out too?
KDB's even just as big too. It would be like Salah or Mane going down for Liverpool. So like they're playing with a broken squad. You got Fernandinho doing the best he can, but we can see he's
heading the ball off the ground.
So
just kind of a beast back there.
He shot it at him.
Does Pep Guardiola have the saddest face in the league when they're losing?
No,
because when he's sitting on the bench and they're losing,
Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, right. No, Jurgen is like mean. He's like,
Ole looked like a little boy whose ice cream fell.
Because he doesn't have the beard, right?
Exactly.
He's got the little boy
face.
The baby
face.
Because he's just trying to understand, like, how did that fall?
Dude, but Wolves, dude, this is why I love the 3-5-2, man. It's such a difficult formation to play against. You can make a real compact 5 in the back, 3 in the middle. You can even drop the striker to make it tight.
5-4-1, yeah.
And the change of the game, the adjustment of the game is bringing Traore from the wide position on the right side
to number 9
in at that striker position to play with Jimenez. That way, look, dude, when you give up you can't play with one striker against Manchester City for this reason. You have to play against two strikers.
So that when they press, it's 2v2.
And you can hit balls over top. One forward can hold it up, the other one can run in behind. If you play with one striker, it's damn near impossible to beat them because that guy can't do it all himself. Not even R9 could do that sort of job against a possession team like this. So for me, Raul Jimenez, that dude, man, his hold-up play, his distribution,
the decisions,
dude, he just chopped up Otamendi, bro. Like this dude was doing it all.
That's what I mean about like a striker who affects the game. You don't have to score every game.
He's a true number 9. See, he's a Roberto Firmino, except Firmino's got no head game really. Like he's got no real hold-up play. He's more
Firmino.
Let me finish. He's got more play off him, to his feet.
He's stronger than Firmino.
Where Firmino can do that. I mean, Jimenez can do that, but he can also body up. He's got the Giroud strength as well. But he's
not as strong as Firmino.
But he's got the Firmino fucking douse. He's got those silky moves.
Sneaky, bro.
He's just old school number 9. Dude.
By the way,
old school number 9 with technical skills.
Otamendi's out here trying to be a fucking
he's
YouTube
garbage,
highlight,
dude. He's freaking
twice.
garbage.
3 times on breakaways. One of them being the goal that Traore scored. He goes down, dude, and he got beat every single time. That desperation, I've seen it in training.
No discipline.
Doing that in training.
Stay on your feet.
You stay on your feet.
Stay on your feet.
What's the point of going down?
Yeah.
Buy yourself maximum time. You saw with Virgil van Dijk and Sissoko when there was that 2-on-1, and he just
stay on your
feet. Just guide him. Trust your goalie to bail you out. That's why the goalie.
You eliminate the option behind you,
and you trust your goalie for the shot.
You shadow him near post. Keep your angle, lower the angle, and that's the best you can do in a 2v1.
Why are you fucking going down? And he did it multiple. If he did it once,
Jimenez's ability to commit the defender. That's the thing. He was being very direct.
What I'm saying. Don't commit. Yeah. Like buy your time. If it ends up being a tap in, it's a tap in, dog. But like you gotta buy your time. Like
dude, you speed it through though. Look, man. His boys showed up, no doubt. They won in Europa on Thursday. I think Wolves are sort of finally starting to adjust to the schedule. Thursday, Saturday, or Thursday, Sunday games. But Man City were poor, man. Look, Raheem, he had some chances. I think David Silva had a free kick off the crossbar. Obviously, it's Manchester City. They're going to create chances, but there was something. It's almost as if every time Wolves hit him on the counter, like they were in.
You know what it was? It was Fernandinho not being the number 6. Rodri, this was a game Rodri's never experienced. The type of pressure and counterattacking, like you said, the overload in the midfield. Dendoncker played a blinder this game. Rodri wasn't ready for that pressure. So when Wolves win the ball, usually Rodri's the one pressing first, trying to win that Fernandinho job. But in this game, he had to hold off a bit, but he wasn't. He was pressing
because otherwise it was 2v2,
exactly.
3v2 at times.
And that's why you would see sometimes Otamendi on that on one of the early breakaways to Cutrone, leaves Cutrone behind him. Obviously, that's bad decision making to close a guy. I think it might have been Jimenez at number 10.
He's used to it. It's muscle memory from being a midfielder, man.
That's it, man.
Dude, counter-attacking football at its best. I mean, what is it? Wolves hadn't won at City since like 1973. Some crazy shit like that.
Even last year, I think Wolves beat them at their place. No, I think this is their bogey team. I think this is Man City's bogey team.
It's been Crystal Palace, and Wolves gave they gave everyone trouble last year, man. Yeah. They really did, dude.
But look, here, all right. We talked about Otamendi, how he sucks.
Such a beast formation.
Otamendi sucks. I mean, they always talk about, did they not sign
Finally, we agree on something, Huss.
They talk about, did they not sign enough players during the summer to replace company leaving? Well, guess what? They also spend money. Don't make it seem like they do get to spend $250 million. They only get to spend $150 million every year. And then with Gunda gone, Gunda needs to be gone.
Otamendi had a shitty game, man.
And the thing is, when certain players aren't in this roster, it does not look like the same Man City. I know we talked about that, guys, but it does. Extreme, but no, how many fast breaks? Breakaways did they have in the first 20 minutes? Already, they had three in the first 21.
That was literally, I'm telling you, if Laporte is back there and Fernandinho's playing the 6,
exactly like I said, without certain players, with Laporte,
key players,
De Bruyne,
those are big dudes.
Only that, I wouldn't say they didn't look like their City. They looked exposable in the back because there's a hole in the back. But also, they had possession, they had chances, like they were in control of this game. At times, Wolves was desperate.
Relies so much on those two players. Not just those two players, because there's also Sterling and Guerrero and
Van Dijk and Salah go down. Yeah, you're not going to be the same.
Look, it's your best defender go down and your best midfielder go down. You're not going to. So you're going to play. You definitely, and I agree with Huss's point. That's all he's saying is that when those two aren't in there, then
I thought you meant. What I'm saying is, they're not the same city. Does this go against Pep a little bit and his mystique?
That's what I'm arguing. His mystique is that I don't think it goes against his mystique because if Klopp loses Van Dijk and Salah, I don't think Liverpool's struggling. Klopp loses mystique. It's just
injuries, bro. It's just injuries, man.
I mean,
he doesn't have his pieces. That's all it comes down to. If he has his pieces and they're playing like
shit, lost Mane last year. Origi stepped in.
No, but Firmino too. We maintain this. Pep Guardiola needs A+ players to get what he wants to get done.
Everybody does.
No, not everyone.
Zidane does.
Jose did it at Porto.
No, I agree with
Jose did it at Porto. No. But he did it. I've never done it. If you just do it, respect.
I agree. Thank you, Al. You finally just said James Milner is an A+ player. Because Klopp needs A+ players.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Jordan Henderson. I did not say
Jordan
Henderson. James Milner. Lovren.
I've X'd out of Liverpool.
Lovren's like the best defender in the world.
Those are all A+ players. You said they need A+ players. So thank you for agreeing. Finally. It's
Arsenal. Sitting at third currently, as I predicted.
I am fourth, so I mean,
you know what I mean. In the Champions League spot right now, flying high, dude. I didn't think we were gonna keep the clean sheet. David Luiz, what up, mother suckers? David Luiz coming through off the corner kick. Who's this Arsenal team who scored on corner kicks?
For all David Luiz's mistakes and fucking holes in his game. His team is in third place after 8 games, which is, I mean, they're making such a big deal, but United's run 8 games. I mean, 8 games. I mean, you're on track. I mean, you can easily finish in fucking 10th.
But
at least at this point, man,
top 4 for like 10 match
at this point, man. Well, Arsenal being Arsenal, man, they're up there. I mean, David Luiz experiment, it's working,
dude. I mean, look, it's paying dividends. You fucked up.
Paying dividends. All I'm gonna say is when he sucks, bro, you fucking better bring that up.
Dude, experiment is working.
You always give Arsenal a fucking soft look.
No, he doesn't. He fucking hates on Guendouzi.
He hates on one guy, but he's a closet Arsenal fan, bro. And I'm tired of it. The David Luiz,
what you gotta say, bro?
Stuff he has scored.
He just loves the color red. He's not even a United fan. He just loves the color red.
Fuck Luiz.
David Luiz, he's still going to come in and do a swing and a miss top of the 18.
Hey, there's a bounce back.
But dude, look at us.
You want to talk about a bounce back?
Negative.
No.
It cost him 2 games.
Okay,
it cost you guys 2 games. That's 6 points.
How many more games are left in the season?
So far, he's negative. So far, the experiment's not working.
It worked this game.
Time out. Everyone shut the fuck up. So we get Liverpool undefeated, 8-0. The next team with the fewest losses. Who? Arsenal.
Thank you.
They won.
Just keep it real.
They won the experiment.
El's keeping it real.
Loss.
Love it, El. Keeping it fucking real.
Dude, we've been ranking up.
You guys should be the U.S. Arsenal fan team.
Well, we're on the same.
Yeah, we're on the
side podcast.
Us will hold the camera.
Same couch too.
We're on the same couch.
Us got the camera, bro. Let's fucking go.
We destroyed David Luiz in the group chat. Rightly so, man. But like, it's hilarious that it was a weak signing. He's their best defender. Like, technically, Socrates is okay.
Socrates sucks.
My
dude.
goodness, bro. Look, it's
but
shaky.
dude, they're in third place with one loss. Like, I would not have believed they would have one loss.
And we dominated Bournemouth. Bournemouth's a team who's been playing relatively well.
Okay,
up and down.
Hold on.
You watch this game, man.
Rewind.
First half
especially. Who'd you dominate? That's like saying, oh, yeah, I just played in the U5 league.
Is it true that Callum Wilson has scored in pretty much every game this season?
I don't know.
Bro?
Is it
yeah,
true?
it is. It is true. So
is that
why don't you get your fucking facts straight before you come at us?
Am I supposed to?
Well,
am I supposed to answer that?
Yep. Yeah. Go for it. Talking shit.
I wouldn't say you dominated.
You're
you guys
celebrating over Bournemouth.
But like you didn't.
Yeah, I'm celebrating over a clean sheet.
Dominated.
So when Arsenal don't get a clean sheet, then it's the fucking worst thing in the world. When we do get a clean sheet at home, can't give us credit.
No, it's great.
You've
dropped 9 points out of 24.
Okay, that's cool.
9 out of 24.
Okay, that's cool. We're still in third place right now. We're climbing.
I'm wondering whether Arsenal is this good or just the league is just that competitive right now.
Dude, Callum Wilson's got points. He's got numbers,
besides that one loss that you have is to Liverpool. That second loss you're about to have will probably be to City because every other team is just so.
Yeah, you guys have had a friendly schedule to be fair, but like Arsenal,
they tied Tottenham.
You have to take care of who's in front of you, right?
They tied.
So that's my thing. Yeah, that's my thing. And Hus is just trying to rain on that parade right now. It's because you think you're Mr. Fucking Perfect. Yeah, you think you're Mr. Perfect over there.
It's the standards.
No, yeah, but I'm saying right now, like. Look, dude, I'm happy for you. I love the fact that Arsenal. I love the fact that Arsenal's in Champions League right now because then I'll at least have someone to talk to because we won't be talking to these guys next year.
No.
But at least I'll have someone.
We're winning Europa, motherfucker.
Unlike this year where I have no one to talk to. But at least I'll have someone.
That's that cocky fucking Scouser shit right there.
Next year, you and I will have a Champions League party, and while they're just off doing Europa things.
Really? Yeah.
Everybody wants to hate on Nico Pepe. Everyone wants to hate on Nico Pepe. Oh, he's having a rough start. Got himself a dime off a corner kick. Just gaining a little confidence, son. That's all I'm saying. Aubameyang hit the post. Was he tied for second in the league in terms of goals? Probably should have had a goal in here. Young Saka, 18-year-old. Arsenal don't play youth. Guendouzi up in this bitch. Callum Chambers, he's not youth anymore, but he's not
a youth anymore.
He's a grown-ass man now, but he used to be a youth guy, finding his way into the first team. I love what Unai Emery's doing with the young players. There's more to go. I'm not super gassed off this result.
I don't know.
I'm just glad we got the clean sheet, and I'm glad we got the W.
Sound like it.
I'm so.
And I love the youth, dude.
Tom.
Do you see fucking Joe Willock in the Europa, bro? Just smashing Standard Liège 4-0. Martinelli gets in this game at right wing, like. And you know what he said about Ozil, dude?
What did he say?
It's great, man.
What did he say?
He was like, other players deserve to get into the team more than Ozil.
Oh, yeah, I kind of like
that. So, he's on that, fuck it, Ozil. If you're not going to work hard, fuck it. You don't get in this team. I love that. He's ready to move on. And so am I, man.
Ozil wasn't even in the squad, the match day.
He hasn't been in the match day squad the past 3 match days.
I think, but
it's over for him, man.
The funny thing is, I think Ozil's happy with that.
Yeah, he's getting paid.
He's making his money.
That's it. He's chilling.
He's making the
don't hurt the team.
What is it? 3 or 350 a week?
350.
350.
350.
Yeah, 350 a week for Ozil. That's insane.
But dude, Saka's a bright spot in this team, man. Like Iwobi.
Joe Willock is.
You guys gave Iwobi way too much time. Guy's not about. Doesn't have the final product. He's got tricks. He's got speed.
Yeah, but like you look at Saka and you see pieces of Iwobi in there.
But Saka's direct. Like,
he's just direct right now. Iwobi was direct coming in. All youth are direct because they don't have fear.
Yeah, fearless and everything. But I think this guy is more.
The question is in 3 years.
Will the expectations start to
develop him?
I think so.
To be better. Like,
to me, he's a brighter prospect than Iwobi, I think. But we'll see. Obviously, down the year. No, I'm not going to say it.
You said that about Iwobi at the time.
Yeah, I was gun ho. I shot blank, son.
So Pepe's frustrating to me because I almost picked him up in fantasy, but I'm like, I don't know. But then I picked up someone who just crushed my dreams. But right now, until December 8th. Arsenal has an extremely friendly schedule.
It's crazy, dude.
On December 8th, I think we can really evaluate Pepe this year. I'm not saying the season's over. Like we can give it full.
Why December 8th?
Because that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games of somewhat Fancy Apple Watch. Hey, it's Fareed.
Mr. Technology.
Hey, Huss finally got a new phone. Yeah. Round of applause for the fella.
Back up from the mic when you yell, bro.
Oh my goodness! I think you just fella. But the point is eight games of very friendly. I mean, you got Sheffield, Crystal Palace.
All you got to do is take who's in front of you. I don't want to hear it, bro. If Arsenal lose against those games, against those teams, all of a sudden, Tom, what's this bleakiness?
Like, you guys have to. This is your opportunity to build a lead. Because after that, I think in December you play 3 of the top 6 in December, something crazy like that. And
look, we played against United at Old Trafford, so
January 1st is United.
You know what I mean? 1-1 right there.
We're gonna lose that one.
We're gonna have to see you guys at the Emirates now. The way it's looking. Not going to go so well for you. You know what I mean? Our attack, at least I can rely on Arsenal scoring goals. That's the one thing I can say. We're going to get a goal with Aubameyang, who I think is currently the best striker in the world, form-wise.
So you prefer him as striker, not right wing?
Oh, yeah, it's 100% striker.
So would you rather Lacazette out wide and Aubameyang up top?
Guys are just going to walk past that one.
What about Mbappe?
No, about him being the number one striker.
He's better than Mbappe right now?
Yeah, I got to weigh everything.
Mbappe hasn't been playing on form right now.
Mbappe's been out injured, and the levels.
Leva, bro?
I mean, Leva's a beast, but again, like, I got to weigh up the competition. I got to weigh out the league strength, too.
No, you also got to weigh out that badge, bro.
No, the glasses. The Arsenal glasses.
No, that's not wild to say. That's not wild to say. He's been playing better than Kano.
I would definitely take
Aubameyang playing better than Aguero.
No, he hasn't. Aguero's leading him. Aguero's ahead of him on goals.
But in terms of rating,
he didn't score today. Aguero didn't score today, but Aguero's still ahead. No, man, he's your boy. You can back him. I'm just saying that statement is a flag for me, but it's cool.
Flag for me.
I'll put it this way: he's higher on the list
right now.
He's high. Aubameyang is higher on the striker list than Harry Kane. Harry Kane is not higher than him.
Look, Tammy Abraham's up there. You want to talk about form?
You know
what I mean? Like that's what I mean. Who's killing it right now? Not overall. Like I know Aguero's
harder than Aubameyang. Tammy banged into today.
Yeah.
So can you say Tammy's the best?
But where's his team also? I gotta weigh everything. Where's your team currently sit? In third place? Nope. Dude, the value of Aubameyang, bro. If Aubameyang goes out,
all right, man. Hey,
we're a fucking mid-table team.
Have it, dog.
We're a mid-table team, man.
I'm not surprised it's a statement.
Man's MVP. MVP.
Chelsea, Brighton. We moving into Chelsea. Yeah. Chelsea. I think they had 4. No, not Chelsea, Brighton. Chelsea. Southampton. Sorry. They had 4, and then Southampton had 1. Tammy Abraham with another brace. That first goal, the goal line tech goal, that reminded me of the Zlatan goal from.
What a looping shot, bro!
Dog.
That was the Zlatan.
He scores in so many ways. This guy has all the pieces.
Scored in FIFA today, though.
Yeah, he did.
So I think,
importantly, he has a manager who believes in him, man. This guy plays him. Came in, told Giroud, "Hey, World Cup, that's cute, bro, but not this system." Batshuayi, you're gonna be Robin, as Tiki's always called you. So you're gonna come on.
Batman came in and scored. Batman came in and scored.
Yeah, 1 less than Batman.
Yeah, you know that's okay.
Batman got 2, Robin got 1.
Nah, that was Superman.
Tammy only got. Tammy got 1 goal today, guys. I don't know what we're talking about with the
Sorry, goal and assist, right?
Just a goal.
Just a goal.
Just a goal.
Just a goal.
Just a gas.
You don't get an assist. Marcus Alonso got an assist.
Pump the brakes. Thank you.
That's outside backs in the road. Marco Alonso.
Oh yeah. No, you go. Dude, but I'm picking him up in fantasy.
I think the story the story of Frank Lampard's season, man, playing the youth like Tammy. Tomori started again in the back with Zuma.
Barbecue.
But Mason Mount, man.
Dude, this guy's...
He had a rough game against United in the opening day, so I mean,
what did I say that game? When you guys were like, "Yo, we gotta play the kid," I was like, "Dude, this kid, there's something here, man."
You know what?
Tammy and him against United, balled out.
Jose was
balled out.
I think that game was too big for him, and it was because he didn't perform. Hey, Tammy, I mean, I'm talking on Tammy. I'm talking Mason Mount. I'm talking.
But Mason. Oh, dude, Mason in that game.
He looked bright, but like I think
I like Mason Mount
the occasion was too big.
I like him a lot.
Since then he hasn't put a toe wrong since.
I say he started on match day 1 against Man United, S on his chest. The team let him down. Him and Tammy specifically. I remember defending those two.
Oh, I know.
The media as well were like, "Oh, you should have played." But those two were so
because I remember Tiki saying
he's only grown from there.
Tiki said that Tammy is special, and I know we always joke around because. Tom with a Wobie and everything like that. Every game, the pendulum is swinging towards a little bit of specialness because
A little bit?
But the thing... No, one game at a time, bro.
One game at a time.
Are you going to hand over the ball in the order right now to him?
No,
relax. You know what? He's quick to grade people super high, as we know from Harry Kane. But anyways, I love these but the point...
130 goals in 180 games. But the point... It's okay. It's nothing.
But the point is, because they're an awesome team. But the point...
What?
We just had this conversation because the team is better than...
Tottenham has a good team. For all those years. Not for all those years.
Don't? Okay.
Not a very good team. They have a very good team. They'd win the league or something.
So anyways, the point is with Tammy Abraham, every game he looks strong, he looks quick, he looks fast. He has that
he's got the Peter Crouch build with the Didier Drogba nose.
It's just like he's not a boy anymore.
I'm waiting for the ball from Kepa, chested, turn and volley. I'm waiting for those. I think Tammy has that in his locker, dude. Put it on his chest. He's gonna pop it up for himself on restart.
Just the aerial threat, man. The aerial threat is very, very scary. He's got speed. When he was at West Brom, when he was at Villa, it was a Villa, right?
Yeah, he was at Villa
in the championship. Man, I was like, all right, scored a bag of goals. All right, this guy could be legit. I saw his physical form. I saw a couple of highlights. Like, all right, it's all about the question marks in the Prem.
That's it.
He hasn't
so far, man. Like he's got the physicality of the coat. He's got the maturity, but dude, he's got the belief.
That's it.
Like what belief is Ole giving the players, and what belief is Frank giving the players?
But not even confidence, as in he's just going to do it. It's almost like the desire to. You know what? I'm just going to keep working, even if I miss. I'm just going to keep going because you know what? He could have sunk into a hole after that United game. That team could have sunk into a hole. I give Lampard credit, or I give the players credit for rising out of it. But they showed true quality since then.
That game was a 1-0, 2-0 game. Again, like I said, guys, like that game was
Chelsea didn't play poorly.
Bad at all that game. We were just clinical, and the gods were.
We finished our chances, and they didn't.
That's it. Man.
That was all.
Like you can see what Frankie's trying to do here.
But look at his team, dude. He's still got Conte. He's got Willian.
He's got a powerful team.
He's got, Azpilicueta.
He's got Premier League winners.
He's got World Cup winners.
Potential Ballon d'Or if Conte, if they respected the number 6.
You got Pogba, World Cup winner.
Yeah,
we got Pogba and De Gea. That's it. Everyone wanted fucking Harry. Harry's gonna fix
up Phil Jones and
you can't say those guys because they're not even playing. Let's talk about fucking the guys who are playing.
Hey, Hussey, Willian.
Rashford at 9, right?
Willian Hussey, 3 starts, 1 goal, 1 assist from the right wing position.
Dude, beast. Pulisic.
And if he was playing in the attacking mid position, he had probably 10 goals by now.
Pulisic is paying the price for that, but Pulisic, shout out to him. Does come in, give an assist to Robin.
Finally getting started, man. Finally getting that campaign started. Look, Hudson-Odoi starts over him. He gets himself a dime, and he looks ridiculous. By the way, guys, he looks special.
Nice and cheap. Hudson-Odoi getting early. Dude.
He's not going to start, man. Mason is the guarantee. He's going to play the fucking game.
I'm just saying, bro.
Both start, bro.
Hudson was linked with Bayern Munich until he ripped up his Achilles,
bro.
So this kid looked real last year.
And he came on in Europa as a sub and got either an assist or a hockey assist Thursday. I watched the game.
He's very technical, but he also makes clinical decisions in the final third.
He's like poor man's Hazard.
No, he got an assist. He got an assist in the Champions League.
Tom, if you had one chance, just in a hypothetical world, if you were able to switch both rosters right now, would you take Chelsea's roster over Arsenal for the next 10 years?
He's going to say no.
Roster?
Yeah, the lineup right now. Would you rather have Chelsea's lineup rather than Arsenal's lineup?
I get to Chelsea.
I get to Chelsea. So Chelsea has the best lineup in London.
Yeah, dude.
Just saying.
No. But would you take? You can't say that.
No, lineup, roster, right? You're talking about overall.
All that.
Overall, lineup, strength for strength. It's close.
Roster lineup.
Again, we get saboteured in the back, bro. But I love our attack way more than Chelsea. We have a top 3 attack. It's Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal. If you want to talk attack when everyone's healthy, Lacazette's out, and we're still fucking getting ducked.
Ozil. Yeah,
we got Lacazette. We got Pepe. You can keep clowning, but you had Coutinho and you got Milner.
No, you got
You got Milner.
No, you have Pep.
No, we got Pepe.
No, you got Pep.
No, we got Pepe.
No, we haven't seen the whole thing yet because he has 1 penalty and an assist. Milner
got 2 assists.
You got
2 assists.
Milner has a goal and an assist in 1 game. Forget about the whole season.
Old man Milner. Bro, old man Milner. And how long has Milner been in the EPL? Okay, his whole life.
Long enough to have experience.
Pepe, or as you like to refer to Pe, it's his first couple of months.
So right now, what you're doing is complimenting Milner to, even at his age, is still hanging with the big boys. I got no
beef with Milner. He's not better than Nico Pepe.
Oh, I don't know. But I would just say right now, Milner would shut Pepe down.
All right. Hey, let's do 1v1. Fucking Liverpool
no. We already did find out. 3-1 versus Milner. We already did find out.
Yeah, Nico Pepe.
Wait, you got a burp? What is that? You got your chest? Yeah, say with the chest.
They got to burp a little bit. Dude, Nico Pepe will dust Milner any day of the week, bro.
In a couple years, you'll have to. In a couple years, you have to wipe the dust off of Pepe to see if you can sell him for even slightly the same price.
Milner's got dust on him now.
Newcastle 1, United 0. Huss is just peppering bombs.
Huss, this is time for us to unite. This is our time to unite.
I'm sorry, Tom. I'm sorry.
Come on, man. Man, you sucks out here, bro.
I know, to be fair, they suck so bad, I forgot they're even here.
Pepe Sylvia.
The Pippi Longstaff brothers get it done.
Hey, you know what?
You had to say it.
Yo,
you had to. Brother.
Oh, my God. It was a Longstaff, man.
Hey, man. Oh, by the way, we're talking about jinxing. Snacks is calling us out for jinxing and saying the Longstaff bros are shit.
I didn't say that.
Hey, man, if that's all it takes for this fucking United team to lose, we should be relegated. A fucking text messages between friends.
You might get relegated,
fault, bro.
Fucking
I blame
terrible.
only you.
Dude, we got sunk by a 19-year-old on his debut. From like
second game ever.
Guy shot from half and it rolled in the net. Like, give me a fucking break, man.
Hey, he hit the crossbar before.
I know, yeah. He was good this game.
He was nice, dude. He was nice. Him and his brother.
Sean was good too.
I've seen brothers play in the same squad or be in the same squad, but to be center mids, I've never seen two center mids.
I haven't either. That's
intense. I can't imagine your older brother.
That's the heart of the team.
Your older brother obviously taught you growing up, dude. You're in the wrong spot, fucking yelling at you, barking orders. But like, dude, exactly. That's all I can think of. You know, you guys are brothers playing together, but I mean, you saw after you scored that goal, man. Brother was all over him. I was actually, I didn't care. I have stopped caring with this United team. If they lose, I can't be invested. I'm still gonna watch it. I'm still gonna watch every game and suffer. But it's like, you know what? Like, I'm sick of it. So I'll just back my mind. I was like, dude, it's a good story. I appreciate this Newcastle story. Brucey, United legends back then. Like, all right.
So here's my thing. We like to shit on Arsenal about our central midfield. What about this three shit central pairing?
Time out.
Or United right now?
This midfield. This whole team basically is
8 injuries.
A fucking patchwork team. Like, none of our healthy center mids are fucking in there. Martial's out.
McTominay's in there.
Out.
Fred's in there, $50 million player.
Do you remember when Fred first came over? I think it was maybe that was giving me a little shit. He goes, Fabinho didn't make the Brazil team, but Fred did. All of us.
You know what?
Fred must be top 5 at least dumpster fire.
Fred can't.
Top 5 dumpster fire.
Hold on. He's going
top 1.
He's going at me. I was actually going to bring it up. I was going to bring it up myself because I remember it. Because I was like, dude, they both were unproven yet. It was like, all right, so who picked the better Brazilian? Fred was in the squad at the time. Fabinho wasn't. So I'm like, all right.
Struggling, Fabinho.
Yeah, so I was like...
Fabinho won a league.
Fred was supposed to be the guy.
Monaco. Like, how are you just going to write him off? Man, Fabinho had, Champions League experience. The wins against
But Fabinho's impact, I mean, I never thought he'd be the fucking Xabi Alonso.
Dude, let's not pretend like Fabinho came in. He didn't start for 6 months, guys. The jury was out. We were all confused. Like, wait, what's going on Monday through Friday?
That's the classic plot.
But as soon as he came in...
That's the class.
He was plug and play. He was legit from day one. You got to give him that
just had to adjust to the language, the weather. There's certain adjustments you got to make.
He's got Bobby. He's got another Brazilian in the squad, so someone.
But dude, Stevie Bruce,
someone they can actually rely
on. 5-4-1. Shut it down.
First win in 22 games against United.
Yo, you're away form. Oh my God, United's away form, dude.
I love this.
Fred, more like Freddy Krueger haunting your dreams. This guy, at the end of the game, the ball.
Are you proud of that? The ball. Standing ovation.
How about the one with Freddy? There was 70 or 80 minute, and the
goes
ball went over his foot or something and goes out of bounds. And he's flipping out on the field. It's like, bah! And his arms are flailing. And guess what? No one likes you, dude. No one at Old Trafford likes you right now.
How about Harry Maguire missing a wide open header?
That was painful.
In the corner kick. Hey. $90 million man. Fucking choke artist.
The guy saying he should fucking go.
What, he should go?
To United, yeah.
Yeah, bro, but he's still choking. I love to see him go down at United. Hey, he spent all that money just for him to suck a dick.
You, bro.
It's great.
Harry Maguire might as well be Harry in the Hendersons.
Plain and simple. If we don't get
go with us,
if we don't get a center
Bigfoot over here doing nothing.
Happening top 4.
Yeah. Hey, Al, top defender in the league, right?
Absolutely.
PFC fans. I wish you could see all these
the guy misses a header.
He missed a header.
And he kept the Aubameyang on last game. Remember that? Yeah.
But I'm gonna say
I didn't forget.
I'm happy with Harry because we would be no wins if he wasn't back there.
Dude, imagine
that block he had on Almiron's shot.
You'd be like in 9th place or something, or 10th place.
No, we'd be in 13th.
Oh wait, you're already in 12th.
No, not a top 10.
You'd be like 17th.
You're the only one laughing. That was an awful joke.
Man, you're not legitimately in a relegation battle here. You guys are still in single digits.
Relegation battle.
You're still in single digits.
Relegation battle.
Yeah, you got a little RG going on.
Sitting at 9.
Let's go. We need the excitement.
Everton's sitting at 7 points.
So guys, end of the game stats. We had 68% possession to 31.
What's the point?
Then decimals and all that.
What did you do with that possession?
But hey, well, that's my point. At halftime, we had 67%. Marcus Rashford had the least touches of anybody on the pitch.
9.
He had 9 touches. One was in his own box.
And what was I saying in the summer that we need? The
what did 9 stand for?
Sentiment.
No, someone to link the play, man.
Everyone was talking about Harry in the back line.
Which we needed that.
We needed sentiment more, bro. You look at last year's defense. It was shaky, but it wasn't.
No, it was bad.
Dude,
it was bad.
No, it was bad.
You had David De Gea there.
It wasn't exactly.
And David De Gea made mistakes.
Our crisis was not scoring goals, dude. And
not creating chances.
And then we got rid of a guy who was a leading scorer for 2 years.
Lukaku.
12
Don't get a replacement.
Goals. Very impressive.
What the fuck has Rashford done this year?
No, it's all good. We got rid of the cancer. We got rid of the poison.
Jose.
Yeah. Let's just point the finger. Hey, you still haven't looked in the mirror.
Hey, he deserves to get sacked. At the time, he deserved to get sacked.
So do all these players.
He deserved to get snacked. Hey, Ole, we have 17 points from our last 17 games.
We haven't won an away game since March.
Jose's last
point per game.
Jose's last 17 games, we had 26 points. That's not like his start to season 17 games, 26 points.
Look, you're just gonna. I can't wait till Ole Solskjaer gets fired, and then you bring in fucking Roy Keane or fucking Rio Ferdinand.
Ryan Giggs.
Another Man United. Ryan Giggs is up next, and he goes on his manager bounce. Oh, we got Giggsy. Remember the run against Arsenal? Remember the chest hit. And you do one for 10 games. You fucking sink again because Woodward is still there.
I just take the L today.
I gotta say this though.
Don't worry, you'll take the L next
Andres Pereira. Worse than Liverpool.
Pereira worse than Xhaka. He's not playing his position.
He's bad.
He's bad at right mid. Yeah, he's the worst at right mid. I'll say that. 100%. He's terrible at right mid.
Right, so why put him there? Because we don't have a right mid, bro. You got Chong on the bench. I'm not saying Chong is the savior and Chong is really good, but he's a right mid. He's a right winger.
I hear you, man. I hear you. That's a good shout, dude.
Like, you know what I mean? That's like, we're at this crucial point right now where I genuinely believe we're finishing mid-table and we're in a relegation battle.
All right, do Man United step up against your rivals?
Look, I'll say this. I'll say this. Time out. United against top 6. We always step up, but the sign of a team that's mentally weak, you play down to your competition. We stay struggling. Last year, we lost to all 3 promoted teams.
I'm saying, are you going to stand by that against Liverpool next week?
No,
dude. Well, it depends on
step up against the big.
Depends on a step up. For Liverpool, we might lose, but it will be like 2-1 game, maybe 2-0. It's not going to be a 5-0 blowout. But the next game, we'll go to fucking Brighton and get smoked 6-0.
It also depends if Salah plays.
We're undefeated against top 4. We tied Arsenal, fair enough, and we beat Chelsea, and those are direct rivals. Man City and Liverpool are bonus points, but you want to beat Tottenham, Arsenal, and Chelsea because those are the 3 teams you're competing with for
Pogba will be
like that. You didn't say Spurs.
Well, hey.
You said, you did say Tottenham.
Yeah. Pogba will be coming back for the Liverpool game.
No, he won't.
Martial might too.
But are you guys ready to say that Ole is not a good manager?
No, absolutely not. I'm not.
Yeah,
Ole, all 3 of his signings he's made are the guys who are performing. Daniel James, sure he's struggling the last few games.
I'm ready
to a bright spark.
Okay, but
Harry Maguire.
Just because you make good signings, it doesn't mean that tactically and in-game adjustments.
He hasn't been given his tools, right? He hasn't, just like Emery when we're saying in-game adjustments last year.
But is he trying to use a saw to hammer?
This is his first full year.
And his first season with his own players.
Okay, so he's had a window, just one window, right, to get his guys in.
Yeah, he had the January
second window. We'll see what happens, but I'm talking about tactically. Do you think he's all right? Do you think because I see Frank Lampard already as a bad.
Yeah, but is it just his team? We already said the team, man. If we have Conte on this team, do you think we're as bad as we are? We might be in the same
different, but you do.
Hold on, Tom. Let me sum this game up for you. If you didn't watch this game,
I did.
I mean, good for you. You shouldn't have watched it. Painful. But I'll sum it up for you. Harry Kane's got the ball. Ash Young's got the ball.
Harry Kane.
Sorry. Harry Maguire's got the ball. Ash Young has the ball. Back to Harry Maguire.
Up to Fred.
Back to Ashley Young.
Up to Fred.
Back to Harry Maguire. Over to Nzebe. Back to Harry Maguire.
There's no penetrating pass.
To Ashley Young.
Everything
Dude, sideways the whole fucking game. But there was nobody in the middle checking, too. We have Mata just can't do it.
Mata was in there, but you guys weren't finding him, too.
At the same time, though, you're saying...
No, everyone's running away. Dude, we had...
afraid to play the ball forward.
We had James ran forward. Pereira made run forward. Rashford made a run forward, and no one came for the ball. It's just go. Everything's over the top or counterattack. There's no real rhythm. And I know we have injuries, but still, man, there should be the speed of play is like you're playing.
You know what fixes that? A proper number 8,
or a proper fucking Bruno Fernandes, or a proper manager. Because you say that we don't have Conte. Well, guess what? There's a lot of teams in the world that don't have Conte because he's on Chelsea.
Yeah, but Huss,
and that's it.
Huss, when Liverpool, when Klopp came in, you guys finished 8th, dog. Like, this is not, like, that's what I'm saying.
Mane, who, I mean, well,
yeah, but Huss,
United could have got, but they didn't want.
Exactly.
Salah, but you have to find the best way to use them. Yeah, did Ole find the best way to use Rashford today?
Not yet. That's my point. Liverpool,
not yet, or not ever.
Klopp came in the first year. Did he find the best way to use Liverpool? He didn't. But you could see he needed his pieces.
I think see Ole doing I saw progression. So I get your point.
No, it wasn't progression. That first year, it was the same issue they had.
But what I mean in terms of progression is a direction. I saw system pressing. I saw, dude, the results weren't there. The results weren't there. But I could see that Klopp was gonna be all right. Like it wasn't to a point where I'm like, this dude. He should get fired.
The difference between Ole and Klopp right now. The difference between Klopp and Ole is that Klopp didn't have 2 of the best players in the world, De Gea and Pogba, on his team. Dude, he had to start from scratch. I mean,
that's a fair point.
He didn't have to start from scratch.
Yeah, Coutinho, who ended up selling, but Coutinho helped them
$450 million.
So you're telling me that Coutinho 5 years ago was better than Pogba now?
Yes. Pogba has been napping since Jose, dog. He's been napping at United.
And then what about De Gea? Dude, you saying Mignolet back then was better than De Gea? You're saying Mignolet back?
No, dude.
Who else other than You're saying Maguire right now
and where are we?
You're saying
where are we on the table? Where were we on match day 9 on the table?
I don't even know who was on the team 5 years ago.
All I'm saying
was it Lovren and
you guys see when in possession
with Skirtle?
I'm saying with this team,
a system change.
With this team, I do not. With this team, so
okay.
As I've always said, my concern has always been the board, players, manager. That's why I spent last season defending Jose, because I saw we're going to get the same fucking results. And that 14-game bounce came in, and it's still the same result. The issue is these fucking players
100%
and the manager.
And the manager is my thing.
Yeah, but you have to
read... Mostly, but like, tell me, if you go
no. He's not the priority, but what I'm saying is that's reality, right? Like, the pressure mounts on the manager. He gets fired first. Because now you can't buy enough players to attract.
That's why you can't defend United.
But again, the squad right now.
Even when Klopp came in, he was a better manager than Ole. He's just more experienced, more proven.
100%.
And that's why Ole, I think, is in the real war.
Stop. Before we start comparing, squad right now for United is better than Liverpool 4 years ago, 5 years ago when Klopp came in.
How so, bro?
Wait, Rashford, Martial. Rashford is better than Sturridge. Rashford was better than Sturridge at that time. Yes, because he was still injured.
Dude, Sturridge and fucking Suarez were killers. Suarez, Sterling, and Suarez.
Wait.
Those 3, Sturridge, Sterling, and Suarez, were absolute killers before Thing came in.
Wait. Yeah, before Klopp came in. But when Klopp had the team...
But you still had Sturridge. Sturridge was still coming off.
Not like Rashford. He was injury prone. That was the beginning of the injury prone.
Rashford is also injury prone. He's fucking missed games this season.
Okay, but even so. But Maguire is still a better center back than what we had back then.
One guy.
Ole has more tools than Klopp did when he came into Liverpool.
But he also has more pressure. So we can factor that in.
That's fine.
What Liverpool did. Liverpool finished 8th. It wasn't even news.
That's fine, but you saw a progression of a system and a belief and an environment.
Because there was time given
right now.
Because every window,
I know Ole within the first 5 months
needs more time. Every window you spent $200 million. You spent $500 million since he came in 4 years.
And you guys spent a lot
too. There acting,
but the point is, what I'm saying is that you could have a better manager than Ole.
Yeah, that's facts.
When you got rid of
who last season was available?
Allegri's still out there waiting. You're just not attractive. You're that fat girl at the bar.
Didn't want to come over, dude. No one wants to come to Man United.
He'll come over for money.
No, he won't.
Oh, so if you throw down some money, he's gonna say no.
Allegri has a reputation. He has ambition.
Hold on, Tiki. If I may, Hussey, you're always saying
ambition.
You're always saying, why would someone go to United? And we say money, and you say no.
Titanic earlier, dude.
No.
Now you're flipping the argument.
No. It's a different because Allegri doesn't have a club right now. No, it's not flip flop. It's a different scenario because Allegri does not have a club right now.
Come to United and damage his reputation
because players can find another club, and if they're at another club, they might be happy. But Allegri is in sabbatical right now.
Exactly. What club was he at before?
Juventus.
And what did he do with Juventus? What kind of tools did he have?
More than what Ole's doing for United.
Thank you. Why would he want to come to United when the board is shit?
He was doing more too.
Okay, fair enough. But the board is shit. The whole structure shit. We don't have a technical director. Why is he coming into a system that's so broken? He's not going to come over. We're not going to attract the top manager.
He doesn't have a club right now.
It's going to be tough for sure.
I think we have a shot at attracting is a guy like Poch, who is also unproven.
Pull Chelsea. Bring Jose back.
Fuck no.
Pull Watford.
You know,
pull Watford.
Just before we move on.
What's wrong with you guys are?
Yeah, let's do it. Snake's been quiet over there.
I know, because Haas is screaming over here. It's not even his team. Anyways, listen,
it's nobody's
we're
team
at a crucial
anymore.
point in the season. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by someone.
Who? Kane?
Oh my God. You were talking about Pereira.
Yeah.
He's not a right winger. Why are we playing him at right wing?
Because who else is going to
play? Actually, Chong is a part of the setup, and he came on today.
It's trust. It's the maturity,
dude. But this is we have got nothing to lose. Yeah. We have nothing to lose.
Hey, Brandon Williams. Hey, you're asking questions. I'm giving you kind of answers. That's all I'm doing.
Start Greenwood. Start Gomes.
You gotta start the hungry dudes.
Might as well.
Emery's playing Saka. He's playing
Willock.
Come on, dog.
Why Ashley Young?
Play the kids.
Why Ashley Young now? Brandon Williams shut shit down the past 2 games.
Who?
Nah.
Brandon Williams.
Dude,
low socks.
He's a left back with a right foot.
Better than Ashley Young.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Disrespect. You're going over
at what point do you just call him Ashley?
You think he offers something? What does he offer?
Ashley Young needs to be replaced. Brandon Williams is not.
Diogo Dalot is
better than him right now.
Alan St. Maxime was balling on you bitches.
Oh, was
out here dousing little scissors.
Dude, Williams was tearing us apart.
Man played a good game.
Dalot's not a right back. Dalot's not a right back.
He was a thorn. He was just a thorn in your side.
Not
he was
really, man.
Yeah. Oh, he was a thorn down that left side, man. He was dribbling.
He did it 3 times, man. That's it.
And he was the dude who also passed it into old Longstaff, who hit it off the crossbar and shit. Like,
it was Williams. It was Williams.
The guy, I know, especially Huss' question last game, why Maxime doesn't start more.
No,
There's another bright spot, man. There's another bright spot for Castle.
Oh, by the way, what do you think about that headband he got there?
Dude, he had the Gucci.
I don't know, dude.
Take away.
Man, studded out.
Gucci logo.
He studded out.
All right, let's go to Tottenham getting smashed 3-0.
6th place Spurs. Down you go, Spurs.
Yo,
I'm sorry.
Busted his fucking elbow. I don't think he'll ever be the same, man.
Good. He's trash,
that landing was.
He's trash.
Absolutely horrible.
Dude, Spurs as it sits now are in 9th place, 3 places off where they're going.
They're talking about Poch getting fired, bro. This is what happens when a teammate fucks another teammate's wife, bro.
Yeah, well, there's all. Is that rumors?
Is that official though?
Look, he came out and denied.
That's all.
Telling people,
Vertonghen
versus Eriksson, right?
Yeah, when you sit back and just think, like,
does that come out of nowhere?
You know what I mean? Like, are they gonna the
Courtois did the same shit.
Window
at the very least?
Courtois did it too.
At the very least,
what's his?
Courtois did it to De Bruyne.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But
it was Belgium national team, so like they never played on the same team except the national setup.
He's the ugliest guy in the world.
Dude, that's what Courtois must be packing heat, bro.
Dude, fucking
6'7" in the pants.
He's at the ankle strap.
Yeah,
he's got the ankle strap down there. You know,
got the ankle strap. Gotta keep it tame.
Hold it down.
Jesus
Yo,
Christ.
Hugo, though, dude, what an idiotic decision. Could have just punched it over the top.
What are you doing, Hugo? This was Pickford shit. This was Pickford against the Regis.
This was Hugo shit.
This was Pickford against the Regis, bro.
Hugo's got a mistake.
Why gonna sully
not Pickford over Regis? This was
what was it? I mean, it was the exact same thing. Punch it over. Hugo,
I thought you were
watch your highlight. Hey, Hugo, watch your highlight, dog. You would have seen it happen last year.
I misunderstood you. I thought you. I thought we were still getting back to the debate how Lloris is better than.
I thought it was an embarrassment.
Allison. I thought we were getting back into that conversation.
No, let's do it. It makes sense. Lloris is better. Let's do it.
No, I know you don't believe that.
Of course I don't.
Last year you did.
When did I say he was better?
Why do you think we always talked about how Lloris wouldn't make that save? Allison would make that save.
Get him, Huss.
We if we go backtracking,
I said it. I said it.
You said at that time because he didn't have enough space, enough time in the league. But like, guess what, Lloris? Look, he's good.
Yeah, and
he's just not great.
Yeah.
And guess what? The thing was, he's a good goalie at France who has a great team in front of him.
Okay, you can say that about Pogba too, right?
Yeah, because he had Conte.
But
I guess.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. You can look at a player and say that player is good, right? You can look at him and say he's good. He might be on a shitty setup. Like, there are guys on national teams who are in shitty setups. Zlatan is a prime example. Like,
Salah.
Just because you're on the national team and win doesn't mean all of a sudden.
But I believe you had Lloris as second or third best keeper in the league.
But he's a goalkeeper, dog. He's a goalkeeper. There's nowhere for him to hide.
You had Lloris as second or third best goalkeeper. Dude,
I had him as third behind Edison and Alisson. I did.
No, De Gea.
No, fourth. Yeah.
You had De Gea, Edison, Lloris, then Alisson.
No, bro. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, why do you think we always brought up how Alisson would have made the save and Lloris would not have?
We didn't. Maybe that was you. That was you.
Because I was saying that Alisson was better.
I was always remember this.
I don't remember.
I was always shitting on Lloris because I didn't rate him.
Yes,
you're saying that you weren't rating him because he didn't have enough time in the league, and I was saying, well, he's better than Lloris. And you're like, oh,
dude, we're making this too much about Lloris and not shitty ass Harry Kane not stepping up again against Brighton. And fucking Eriksen starts for the first time in his attacking midfield role.
And they lose.
He shits the bed. Dombele is the guy who sacrificed at half. Sub your ass out. Lucas Moura comes on, almost changes the damn game. My man getting hated on.
Shocking.
What's happening with
Sissoko starting at right back. It's a debacle. I love it.
I would take Lucas Moura at United. That's our right winger right there.
It's too late.
It's too late
for Lucas Moura. You want to buy Lucas Moura? Now you're just going to like Salvation Army. Why buy a code from Salvation Army when you're Manchester United? You can buy at Saks Fifth Avenue.
Is it going to keep you warm?
Go get a brand new.
Is it going to keep you warm?
Saks Fifth Avenue. I like that.
But the point is,
what's brand new?
Harry Kane is 26 years old, and I believe that we already saw the best of him.
I love
5.9 this game.
No, I believe
his first was like in the 70th or something like that.
Yeah. I love how he's already peaked at 26. I love how he's already peaked.
I believe he has already peaked, just like Sturridge.
Just like Firmino.
Please don't backtrack and say, no, what I meant was...
No.
Hey, bro, you're saying at 26, we've seen the best of Harry Kane.
He's never going to hit more than 20 goals. In
2016, 2017, he had 29 goals, 7 assists. Look, he might reach that, but again, it's about the penalties.
If he hits 29.
It's about the penalties for me.
He's moonwalking right now. He's moonwalking
It's not moonwalking because I think it's those goals, I mean, they're not gimmies, but at the same time, when someone relies on penalties to get the goals, I just...
James
it's just
Milner?
a role. It's not a rely, bro.
James Milner's the best player in the world.
James Milner relies on penalties.
No, he relies on...
That's the only way that guy fucking scores.
He puts dimes on the field for players, for other players.
One assist.
It's so sad, bro.
He already
hit Aaron Connolly, 19-year-old, shits all over Spurs. Want to talk about Toby Alderweireld? That man United.
Graham Potter has
man. He had a cut-in fucking Schirlback post. It was a class goal for a kid to score, man.
Grass cutter, Schirl.
Keep him left. I mean, just...
Let him cross it, bro. Trust the guys behind you.
And bro, dude, like Brighton was dominating this game. Yeah, they looked dangerous every time they came
forward.
This
looked like the United Newcastle game. It wasn't even like they got lucky. No, they were winning the actual game.
And you think they get to halftime? All right, there's gonna be a bounce back. No sort of real bounce back by Spurs. Like, dude, they lost 7-2 to Bayern. Well, they got knocked out by.
Because they're so awesome.
Like a fourth-tier team. And now this is
Harry Kane scored
3-0. Like, is Poch seriously under threat? Is he seriously on the hot seat?
No. In the media, yes. If Daniel Levy has half a brain, no. This is a Champions League team that's going through a rough.
But nobody has accrued least points in the Premier League since 2019 than Spurs,
for sure.
So have Spurs hit their peak? Remember, like
possibly, yeah. This could be the Gareth Bale situation where next summer it all falls apart.
Because you go Champions League final, you don't win any fucking trophies, just a sort of...
So is Arsenal 2006?
Dude, it might be. I've lived this story before.
I know.
But at least we got FA Cups here and there along the way, but we had a 8-year drought until that happened.
Literally.
So it might just happen.
Spurs do this all the time.
New stadium, right? Arsenal got the new stadium, Champions League final, all this shit. And then all of a sudden you lose your captains.
Let's dig into this a little bit because Sanchez on the bench. Sissoko is right defender.
Like, why?
Sissoko could not have looked any more uncomfortable at right back. He wasn't playing the ball correctly. He wasn't cutting down the angle correctly. When he had the ball, he wasn't even passing to the right person at times. Even when he was passing the ball to the right person, it was he sliced the ball and wasn't even passing the ball correctly. I don't know why certain players just... If they're in a different region of the field, you know why? Their brain shuts off.
You know what it is, man? Sissoko technically is not that good. He's a guy who's like a locomotive engine. Once he gets going, he influences the team, like helps him get forward. But you see him technically, he's touching decisions. He's not that great at it, but Poch sacrifices that for his energy. Now, the reason he's playing right back is because midweek, again, I was watching fucking Champos, and they had Sanchez out there playing right back, and he was dog shit. He was absolute dog shit. So, I'm not saying Sissoko was the right move to play him at right back, but logically I can step back and say, okay, you tried Sanchez at right back, he was dog shit.
Go 3-5-2 then. 3-5-2
Didn't he say, we won't need Kyle Walker? Who was talking shit about Kyle Walker when he's left?
Hussy, everybody.
A couple of Spurs guys like, it's all right. We'll be all right without him. All this shit.
I thought they were fine with Trippier.
I was fine with Trippier.
I was backing up Trippier at the time.
Yeah, are you guys serious? I was the only one backing Trippier.
No, I was fine with it. But
your boy Simeone backs.
Look, going forward, he's a beast. Going forward, he can
play for a defensive manager who signed him. He could have signed any right back. He chose Trippier.
He couldn't have signed any right back. He could have signed who was available for Atletico Madrid.
He could have signed better than Trippier defensively, right? Could he?
Yeah, but he also
Trippier
because they spent money because they spent 120 million on João Felix.
All I'm saying
so they also had to get another dude.
Fullbacks get beat when you like him. You say fullbacks get beat when you don't like him. They can't defend.
All fullbacks get beat, but there's dudes like Juan Bissaka,
not James Miller.
You watch the World Cup.
You know what I mean?
You watch the World Cup.
Alexander gets beat, but he's quality going forward. I've never said Trippier is not quality going forward. His crosses, his whips.
Look at the World Cup. He had no defensive issues.
When was the World Cup?
This past season.
When was the World Cup?
Last summer, no issues.
Last
season he was hurt. And he still gets picked up by Atletico, a defensive manager. If he got picked up by an attacking manager, Klopp, blah, 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 I'd say, okay, Tom, maybe your point was right looking back. But at the time I stood and I said,
is a defensive manager capable of picking up offensive players?
At the fullback position, it says a lot about their defensive ability. At a right wing, if you picked him up at right wing, I would give you that credit.
Dude, he picked him up because that's also who was available. You spent 120 mil on João Felix.
He picked him, is my point.
Yeah,
the guy you said can't defend or struggles defensively.
I never said he can't defend. I said he's exposable. You can expose him defensively because he's mainly an attacking fullback, which 90% of the fullbacks are currently in this day.
I say he gets exposed the same amount as any other fullback does. You say he gets exposed more. That was our difference.
Are you still talking about something that's not on Spurs anymore?
He's not a great defender.
Are you still talking about?
That's my point.
Are you still talking about? You're talking about two players that aren't on Spurs anymore. Trippier, basically, and Walker.
You know why?
So anyway,
and then fullback.
Let's get back to Tottenham and how horribly. I mean, 17 shots to 8 Brighton had versus Tottenham. They broke on them very nicely. They're shutting them down. Oh my God, Tottenham. When they had the ball up front, except for maybe 2 or 3 chances, they did not look very dangerous at all. And
that's because Son was on the field.
After everything we've been talking about this past week, I had to back up what I said about Son, and I captained him.
What'd you say?
I was saying that he's a good player, and I was thinking that
he's not a good player now.
No, he's a good player, and I was at one point I was like, I'll take Son over Kane. You got me riled up a little bit, but the point is, if you have no right back, play 3-5-2 and have Harry Kane and Son up top together. Maybe you can have Eriksen, Lamela, and Mora.
He's going to play wing back, bro. Because even if that 3-5-2,
Mora,
you need a wing back.
He's better than Sissoko. Play more or I don't know. At the moment right now,
it would have to be Sissoko if you were to do that as a wing back.
Because you have to go to a wing back.
But Sissoko at
same shit though. At a wing back, he's better than a right back.
Understood, but dude, why would you?
Spurs have the same players, no? Like who did they lose? They lost Trippier. Who else was major? They still got Danny Rose. Like for the most part, they have the team that competed in Champions League final.
Sure.
It's deeper than Sissoko or Son. Something's happened. There's been a fracture of confidence, and there may be other things in the locker room, like players banging each other's wives and shit.
Well, she looked good. She was wearing that dress. I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, blame the chick, not the dude. All right, anyways, but no, don't do that. That was both their faults. But anyways, but the point is,
2019.
The thing I said to the group that day was, I feel as if the squad right now is getting sick and tired of working to win nothing.
No one wants to be there. It's very apparent that no one wants to be there. Danny Rose doesn't want to be there. Jan,
oh my goodness,
Toby, they all want to leave.
But right now, where we talked about how they didn't make any signings 2 years ago, and they overachieved. And this year they made a signing, and now they're underachieving.
Signing.
So what I'm saying is, like, people are like, oh, maybe they shouldn't have made the signing. Well, guess what? I think that no signings 2 years ago actually hurt them emotionally. No, emotionally, not physically. Emotionally, because not only are you getting... No, because if you're not only getting a player of new legs and new talent, but you're getting new ambitions.
Had to build a new stadium.
Had that excitement of saying, "Ooh, I'm on this team." They have the energy of that. Like that kid going to college. For that first time, that freshman kid. You always want that one or two kids that might have that little spark of energy. They missed out by not having even one signing 2 summers ago, and I think that's the reason why they're right now.
To me, the reason why is because there's a rift between Christian Eriksen and the club right now. If you look at it, Poch didn't start him for like the first 2 games of the season.
That's the number one thing.
He was healthy.
So this is my theory, right?
So it's all fractured.
He didn't start him for the first few games of the season. Vertonghen didn't either. And Vertonghen was healthy.
Oh, yeah,
I looked him up because I wanted him for fantasy.
And when he brought him on...
That's why I think that that thing is legit. Of course, they have to come out and deny because it's a private situation.
Yeah,
you don't
last year there was a clear unity. They were working for each other.
And this year summer you can see... And Eriksen wouldn't outwardly come out and say he wants to leave, but he made it clear. So I think this thing happened... it didn't happen like at the start of this season.
So I wanted to go to Madrid
in the summer,
and then they're offering Eriksen to Madrid, and like, nah, we're all set.
But
we don't want him.
He went backwards with it. Poch played. He got emotional. He said, "Fine, fuck it. You don't want to be here? Fine. I'm not playing you." Not realizing that you're not Madrid, you're not Barca. Like you kind of have to play this dude in, and I think that's what it was. I think for me, there's also more.
But for me, I think it's more just Eriksen wasn't in the right headspace, dog. He didn't want to be there, one. And now he's got to be a teammate. Like, he's got to start with a guy who did that to his chick. You know what I mean?
But is this official, though?
You know what?
I'm not sure. I will say this. When you say this, smoke this fire.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is both of them didn't start at the start of the season. I specifically remember looking at them because I was looking for fantasy tips. Because always with Spurs, the back line is always solid. So I was looking at Vertonghen and I was looking at Toby Alderweireld. And Vertonghen just wasn't listed in the starting lineup. There was no news about injuries or knocks. Eriksen was the same, and that's when I was thinking,
it's the contract with
maybe
Eriksen,
there's salt between Poch. He's like, yeah, you don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Then that story came out. That's when I said,
hey, you know what?
Sure.
There's layers. There's layers to this shit.
Let's look at Danny Rose has multiple times called out, like, I'm better than this, whatever. Yeah. Toby was supposed to leave because he had a 25
2 years ago he was supposed
to leave. Jan Vertonghen's last year of his contract hasn't committed to staying.
And
whoever the right back is,
Eriksen wanted to leave.
Eriksen openly said, I wish I could control my career like a Football Manager so I can go.
Dele Ali is nowhere to be found.
Like
Al's boy.
Like
winning fixes all of this.
Harry Kane, to my knowledge and to my assumption, Harry Kane and Heung-min Son seem like the only two important
Son
Heung-min, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
They seem like the only two major players on that team that seem committed right now.
Yeah, well, you know what, man? I heard Vertonghen's wife, or Eriksen's wife, I heard she wasn't even that good. Palace 2, West Ham 1.
On your back everywhere.
The Eagles, man, up in the European places, 6th place now.
Dude,
the only teams to have collected more away points in 2019, Liverpool, Manchester City. This team, away from home, is dangerous. They go in West Ham fucking give United a hard time.
What do you mean they battered us? Giving us a hard time.
Dude, and then they can't...
Don't PG this shit.
Dude, then they can't stand up to fucking Roy Hodgson, who should deserve some fucking credit at fucking some point. Wilfred Zaha doing fucking dick all. Still getting results.
This is the battle of the geezers here, bro.
Whatever, man. Two oldest guys. Two oldest managers.
Dude, they do work, man. Yo, West Ham last week fucking boxes us for 2. Come over and they choke at home against Palace.
Because they played a legit team.
United is shit. Just wanted to throw that out there.
So inconsistent.
Let's keep it moving. Norwich 1, Aston Villa 5. Pookie out here doing work.
This John McGinn guy. Did you see Jack Grealish was playing in the middle primarily?
Yeah.
In all their games prior to this.
How dare you, by the way, not bring up your brother El Ghazi first?
It's not my brother, bro.
He's a beast, bro.
No, he's my cousin. He's my cousin.
He's a cousin. That might actually be true, though.
No, he's not Jordanian. You're right.
Exactly.
He's a cousin.
Exactly. But Jack Grealish was shifted to the left. He was playing like a false left winger role, and he got the most possession on the ball that I've seen since
touches. Yeah,
he's been so
Who's
good.
This?
Jack Grealish.
He's all short.
Because everybody when Aston Villa was coming up, Jack Grealish was that dude that was
the captain.
He's a captain.
You
know what I mean?
Boyhood kid.
But John McGinn helped steal the show. Whoever they have up top, I forget his name.
How did McGinn not get any ducats this game, man?
Yeah, 5 goals, nothing.
5-1.
And by the way, I saw, obviously when there's crisis at a club, you start to see all these rumors. But obviously, I brought it up at the start of the season. Fergie told Ole to sign McGinn. McGinn's balling out.
Really?
Yeah, rumor has it that Fergie has now penned a letter to the board asking them directly to sign McGinn in January.
He's meddling again, just overcasting, overshadowing the club.
You should just come back.
You should just down, Ole.
So saying that, right?
Ventriloquist.
Overshadowing. He's been forced out from the club. I think.
Yeah, they haven't let him back in.
They haven't let him in. That's the problem.
Not even honorary.
No, we got it. All that shit you did for 20 years, that was lucky. We got this. So they treated him like Wenger, essentially. Like,
that's horrendous.
Get the fuck out.
That's sickening.
You have a fucking.
That's America for you.
It's arrogance.
That's Americans for you. Let's go.
Bringing it back to shit club
It's
United.
actually because they actually tried to do that when they hired David Moyes, and he was playing ventriloquist when David Moyes was there. And it didn't work out.
And then he left.
Didn't work out.
Everything got better, so it's perfect.
Yeah, but hey,
United's killing. It was a good decision to let him out. It worked.
Both ways failed. Yeah, both ways failed. Yeah, so
both good decisions.
Wait, time out, Tiki.
Both ways failed. I can be sarcastic.
Tom, just to give me some context for people who weren't watching the game a couple years ago. Yeah, he did pull strings for David Moyes to come in, and then the board's like, no, you got all the players you need. You're fine.
Oh, by the way,
no, you get Fellaini for like fucking $500 million.
Who chose? We'll give you Everton.
Dude,
Moyes wanted him. Moyes,
dude, time out, dude. He wanted. Dude, he wanted him.
And the board was like, nah.
But dude, get more players than that. But obviously, why not Fellaini? Fellaini's a great guy to have off the bench. Fucking win headers.
All I heard was golden chest trap. Oh, fucking time!
Best chest strap in the world. Best chest strap in the world. And Tom, you ended up admitting it, bro. That's all that matters.
Fucking Moyes ended up sucking the dick, bro.
Great,
bro. United,
dude, he was set up to fail. Set up to fail.
Just like Jose.
Every manager.
Tom, real talk.
He
fucking what's his face? David Moyes set up to fail. His contract just expired this fall, by the way. If he kept it, 6-year contract they gave the guy. So yeah, dude, was that the wrong most? Like, first of all, he comes in. We all know this. Fucking got rid of the whole coaching staff, brought on his own guys. So like, all of Fergie's guys were gone. Yeah. Kind of a brash move to do. Didn't work out. But dude, then you box out Fergie, the guy who knows the club and everything, how to run the.
Fergie was like, let's bring in a Scotsman. Like, you
can't just absolve this dude like I'm going past that.
Part.
Listen, I'm going past that. I'm saying then you just excommunicate the guy.
Tom, it's not right to excommunicate.
That's all I'm saying.
It's not right to excommunicate, but he also fucked up.
Yes, a guy fucked up, but he gave you 20 years.
Yeah.
So do you think it's the right decision? No, you don't. Like, no, you fucked up. Get the fuck out.
No, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, that's wrong. But he's also
that's literally what I was saying. But also 2 seconds ago,
maybe he also needed to back the fuck up.
No, he doesn't.
Maybe he also needed to back the fuck up.
No, he doesn't, is my point.
Look, not all the way to where he's not included, but he tried to meddle.
Right now, in my mind, Sir Alex
Ferguson
is the closest thing to modern-day football being bigger than the club.
Yo, Fergie's about to come back. Yo, Fergie's going to come back.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, he's gonna come back.
Yes. No, he's not.
You know what? Might as well just.
He's not.
Might as well just bury him on the ground.
Has that glimpse in his eye. Yeah, Snacks. Would you take him? Come on, don't be real.
No, see, Snacks was born at the wrong time. He jumped on the bandwagon in like the last year.
Oh yeah. I got Amir texting me saying we're not going to lose to a team with a midfield of Longstaffs. Fuck that. Now I got this guy.
It sounds like you took a bunch of Longstaffs.
Is 10 times the player Pereira is, even at center mid when Pereira's at center mid.
Agreed. But why the fuck is Longstaff going to get us into a Champions League?
He'll get us closer than Pereira will.
Back in the Man U tornado.
He'll get us closer.
Back in that tornado.
So we shouldn't go after fucking guys like Milinkovic-Savic. Let's go after fucking Longstaff.
Or Fred.
A guy who doesn't always start on Newcastle when Jonjo Shelby's healthy. And that's the guy we're going to bring into United?
So Savic is going to come when you're 12th place.
Well, we're starting Pereira, but we're starting Pereira.
Pereira's dog shit. Doesn't mean we need Longstaff.
So then why is he starting?
Ask Ole. Ask your boy Ole.
That's your boy.
That's your boy.
You were the one who said to sign him. I said Sack Jones.
I wanted Poch the whole fucking time. You know this for a fact.
PFC Nation, please go listen back. I guarantee you will get one soundbite of Tiki saying, sign him now. You have to.
That's Al, dude.
That was you.
Whoa.
Who's throwing me into the bus?
Dude, you wanted Ole? Old school United fan?
Dude, you're saying I want it, bro.
Time out. Dude, after those 7 games.
Hey, fucking time out on the shoulders. Time out. Dude, I wanted Giggsy all the fucking way.
Respect.
I never
Which
said.
Still,
I never the same fucking.
I know, it's the same thing. Here's my point, Snacks.
Yo,
so you can't come after me then.
No, not for Ole. Here's my point.
Hey, we need a fire club. Bring in Carragher.
My bad. The reason I brought up you into this is because you've always wanted Giggs. And I've always said, I don't want a guy just because he comes in for team spirit.
Hey, but listen,
so you saying I wanted Ole is so false, considering I'm also a big Poch guy, and Poch was linked with our Giggs.
No trophies,
Why would I want
Poch.
Ole?
No trophies.
You know what? No trophies.
In Norway.
You know what it was?
He got dunkers in Norway.
You know what it was?
It was Mulder?
Yeah, Mulder.
Got league titles, man. Got league titles.
Yeah, great, bro. How's that doing? How's it doing for us, bro?
Hey, listen, but right,
United sucks.
Listen,
And by the way, Ole should stay. Ole should stay.
United
I'm not
sucks.
sitting here saying you should be fired. I'm going to shit on him, but I want to make it
United
clear.
sucks.
It's 8 games in. Ole should stay.
United sucks.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm glad we got you on the record. At
That's
least
it.
we know where you
Ole should
stand.
stay. I can
United
shit on
sucks.
him.
Snacks feels like he should get fired because it's always the manager's fault.
I think we were saying like he's made it
And
hard
Al
not
wants
to give him the
Giggs.
job, and I think you were agreeing with that when we were in the midst of that run. I was just trying to flip it on
Dude,
you. And I'll be honest. Like
I don't want
for that split second, because we're fans of the team. We're fans of Manchester United. So when your team's winning and you see your team playing this beautiful football, which was very nice at the time.
It was 14
You're
game
like-
run or 17 game run. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, but my point was, this is a fucking monster, and we need someone with a bit of like S on his chest.
You know,
obviously,
you need a Ghostbuster.
listen, and the reason why
back on United.
Hold on.
Sucks.
Just the reason why I said it was Giggs, man, because he was in the squad at the time. He had just retired, like, so he knew all the players. He knew who was in form. Like, he knew the locker room. He knew the
By that
personalities.
logic, you should give it to Carrick.
He knew more than Ole knows about managing. Even
How
though
do
he
you
never
know
has.
that, though?
But it was more
Hey, even though he was
tactics
unproven.
for me, dude.
But
He knew the
if I'm
team
going to
like-
throw the
You
reins to
always say the
someone,
if game with me. You think Giggs knows more about Ole, the manager? Giggs has one job.
It was-
One job as a head coach.
it was a toss up.
Ole has
It was a toss up either
3
way.
at least.
It was a toss up
3
either
failures.
way. It was a
3
toss up.
failures.
So why not,
Including United.
dude?
Including
Hey,
United.
Hussey, Pep Guardiola didn't coach fucking
into
jack
this
shit
crap, man.
until he got to Barcelona.
Barcelona B.
for like
Then
6 months.
Barcelona B, then Barcelona.
Dude, you may as well be on the bench and coach the first team as an assistant, and then get the full role.
The battle, the
When you
steam
get
is
that head
hot.
coaching experience, it's
Head
different,
coach?
man.
No, honestly, head coaching is so different than being an assistant because you have to know how to deal with those relationships.
Fucking Huss turned Irish
have to-
for a second there.
But
Assistant.
okay,
Burnley 1, Everton 0.
Dude,
Fucking Toffees.
Marco
slip,
Silva, bro.
slip,
Marcus Silva's
slide.
got quite the squad.
Hendricks with the odd goal laid on 72nd minute.
Hey man, where's
True or false?
Seamus Coleman double
Pressure.
yellow.
True
So
the Richarlison
or
fade
false?
has started.
Marco Silva, does he end the year as Everton manager? True or false?
no.
That's true or false.
No.
No. True or false? It's
No.
true or false.
No.
No, look,
It's not a yes and no. It's true or false.
Let's take it to match day 18.
Yes.
What do you think?
Hey, you got him.
What do you think?
I think it's true, but I think it should be false.
Hey,
fucking-
Seamus Coleman, like, yo, man, this dude, he's still up there.
I love Seamus.
Yeah,
I
what you
do.
with that red card, huh?
And guess what?
Guess
Feisty
what?
fella. Feisty fella.
I mean, that's all I can do is shrug
Any
my
other
shoulders.
quick touch
Guess
here?
what?
You're gonna-
Shrug my
Yeah.
shoulders. Because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on because Seamus Coleman is an awesome player
Dude, it's time
when
to
he's on the
start.
field.
It's time to
I
start
don't-
Moisey. It comes down to it. It's time to start Moisey.
Now, Calvert-Lewin got you, though.
Watford 0, Sheffield United 0. Watford getting relegated, dog.
Watford are fucking.
Watford
Oh my
getting
God,
relegated.
Watford.
Dude, as it stands now, man, they're bottom of the
is
table. No
ridiculous.
wins, 3 draws, 5
Where's
losses.
Troy when you need him?
20 goals against.
He's gonna be like
they have
Paul
4
Pierce
goals in 8
coming
games.
in the wheelchair.
Troy Deeney, where you at, bro?
They need him.
It's time to
Troy
shoot
Deeney,
up.
come back.
It's time to shoot
I'm telling you
up,
right now.
Everton a third
Wait,
from bottom.
hold
by
up, hold
the
up.
way.
I'm 1 second, real quick.
Okay, move
Let's
on.
Easily a rerun.
So, Watford.
Yes.
Do I really want to do this right now?
No,
Us.
you don't.
Let's go. Let's wrap it
No,
up.
all right. No, I'll be.
gotta go
I'll,
to the
hey, I'll
defense.
bet. Hey,
fuck's
no,
sakes.
I'll bet someone a meatball sub. Watford's not getting relegated this year.
Yeah, probably not, dude. Their squad's too good. They'll
Ah,
figure
Hey,
it out.
I'll shake on that.
I think they'll
Yeah.
finish.
All right,
You think
shake
meatball
on
sub
it.
has to be with Swiss cheese.
This is a long
What?
term bet.
Provolone.
No, okay, fine. You can provolone.
Nah, you said
I like,
Swiss.
No, you
I'm
want
not taking
provolone?
it.
I got.
I'm not taking it.
That's
You
it
can
for
do
match
it.
day 8. Thank God it's over.
Wait. Are we gonna go into Firmino and?
Oh, yeah,
Kane?
that's what I'm trying to transition into. So just hold on a
Christ,
second
here goes
there,
next hour.
Sparky.
Sparky.
So, PFC Nation, as you've probably heard the past, month or so, on every episode we've brought up Harry Kane because in the summer, I believe I said Harry Kane's the best striker in the world.
For sure.
And I remember specifically having a debate.
This is when
after Luis Suarez, who was falling down, and Harry Kane, who was injured at the time, who was the best striker in the world. And everyone seemed to unanimously agree to that word. But Huss decided...
Paragraph. Chapter.
Huss decided to jump over the cliff 2 weeks ago when he said Roberto Firmino was better than Harry Kane.
This is also after I've said Harry Kane, 10 other people.
That was an aggressive statement.
Huss in the group chat said, and I quote, "We need to bring this discussion back up on the show." I've got the numbers.
He did say that.
So talk your talk. And today,
what are the numbers?
We're settling this shit because I'm tired of talking about it. Huss,
go.
The floor is for you.
All right, here's the thing. A lot of you guys are like, well, Kane scores all these friggin' goals. But he also relies on penalties. So, the main area is that Firmino is a better player than Kane, as in...
Overall,
in my eyes, I'd rather have him on my team than Harry Kane.
Is this the eye test?
No, because he has many other things. Because it's
to my eye?
Goals, assists, big chances. Now, if you take out penalties, because you can't do apples to apples, because Firmino doesn't take penalties. So that's like considering apples to apple pie. Apple pie is always better because there's added things into it, like penalties. There's added sugar.
How do we subtract Mane or subtract Salah from the equation?
We'll take out Son, who is nasty too. Or Lucas Moura, who's really good too. Or Eriksson, who's really good too. Or Ali, who's really good too. So we can go on and on and on.
You're subbing
so anyways,
off Harry Kane.
Just let him finish.
So I did
some penalties now.
So the last, yes,
finish.
of course. The gimmies. Firmino's not giving those.
Just go. Just finish your point. I want to hear the numbers.
Last 4 years. I'm not including this year. Thankfully, I'm not. Whatever. Yeah. But anyways, but we got goals, penalties, assists, big chances, all that kind of stuff. So I took out the penalties. And the last 4 years. Last year, if you combine the goals, assists, and big chances and subtract penalties, Kane has 24. Firmino has 25. Let's move on.
It's a big margin.
Well, there's one more.
Okay, anyways, the year after, it will be 35 for Kane, 32 for Firmino. The next, 2016, 2017, this is the big year where he had 38 to 29. And then the year before that was 25 for Kane, 26 for Firmino. Now, if we go into the minutes and everything, I'm not going to do that. We already know how close it is. If we go into defensive side,
a couple of my hairs go great.
Now, if we go to the defensive side,
there's a poignant argument so far.
Now, if we go to the defensive side, and we
come at this strategically,
and if we want,
wait, time out before we continue. Don't forget that he subtracted a whole bunch of shit from Harry Kane.
We can put it back.
No, penalties.
It's like a court.
That's penalties. That's nice.
I'm just reminding the jury that penalties have been subtracted.
Sir.
So his numbers have been watered down and even weakened.
Hey,
okay, continue.
Stenographer's got it.
Okay,
objection. We got it. Sustained.
Carry on.
Keep
yes,
it neat
you're right.
and tidy, sir.
You're right.
Hey,
numbers can be diluted by adding penalties because they're gimmies.
Focus on
you
your argument.
So, anyways, if we go tackles and interceptions,
oh my God, we're not going into this.
We are because it's a team effort, and Firmino.
But what I'm talking about, Huss, is
but the point is, I'm going to get there. I thought I had the floor.
Yeah, you got
it seems like I had the floor. But it seems like
60 seconds. Have some time.
So, anyways, tackles and interceptions. Last year, Kane had 11. Firmino had 36. The year before that, 2017, 2018, Kane had 22. That's pretty reasonable. But don't worry, Firmino had 83.
What was that last stat?
Tackles and interceptions. Gotcha. 22 to 83. 2016, 2017, Kane had 26. Oh, that was a pretty good year, right? Because he increased again. But don't worry, Firmino had 84. But even with Harry Kane the year before, 2015, 2016, when he had his most at 50, Firmino still had 83 tackles and interceptions. So I'm not saying that he's the best shooter of the ball at times. Let's get into that. Did I say that? Did I say that? Because let's get into shooting.
House rehearse, it feels like, doesn't it?
No, I didn't rehearse it.
No, you did.
Okay.
Oh, you did.
Come on, do it.
Oh, my goodness.
30 seconds, bro.
All right, so anyways, if we go into goals and assists and minutes and everything, we can do that, and then without penalties. But let's go into shots per goal.
Chop.
Shots per goal last year for Firmino and Kane. with penalties. I'll even add the penalties for Kane, is 6 shots per goal for Kane. 6.25 for Firmino.
So it takes Firmino more shots to score?
But Kane... Oh, fine. Let's take out penalties then. Let's take out penalties. No. Your Honor, that's already happened. No. This is fine. This is a big point. I've been waiting for so long. But the thing is, you're saying that, penalty. If we take out penalties, then Kane's at 7.5, and Firmino, because he had 1 penalty, I think it was 6.7. So actually, in open play, Firmino had more goals per shot than Kane.
There's your final statement.
No, because if we go on and on and on, it's 6.5 to 5.8. Firmino wins there. It's 4.3 to 9, which Kane got. But then it goes 7.3 to 6.3. So 3 out of 4 years, Firmino actually had a better shot per goal ratio. He actually had
how many goals?
A better defensive.
How many goals in those years?
But the thing is, it's not about it's not a blanket statement for strikers. It's about what you can do to help your team win. And Firmino does more for them to win.
You made the argument.
Snacks' turn.
Go ahead, Snacks.
When we started this argument, you might be right. Firmino might be an overall 10 out of 10 player, and Harry Kane might be a 9 out of 10.
Interesting.
But as the number 9...
It's an angle.
When you look at it in a vacuum, Harry Kane has 3 times the amount of Premier League goals, if not more, in the past 5 years than Roberto Firmino. And I understand he had a year head start where he got 21 or something. Let's remove that. He still has at least 3 times the amount of goals. I'm not arguing that Harry Kane does as much for his team in success of winning.
He has more shots.
But, in my opinion, strikers are meant to score. That was my problem with Lukaku. That was my problem with...
It can't be a problem with Lukaku. He was a top scorer 2 years ago.
Strikers aren't meant to only score. Players are meant to win.
12 league goals.
He would have 19.
Sure, whatever.
So you'd rather have Harry Kane score goals and lose more games than have an overall better player.
I never said that, Huss. You're just putting words in my mouth.
But you want him to score goals. That's it. Not win games. You want him to score goals, but not win games.
My point is a striker's job is to score goals.
That's true.
That's my point.
At the beginning and end of the day, it's to get the win.
And you know what the thing is?
The win is the team.
And the thing is,
everyone looks. So the defender's job is to keep a clean sheet. The striker's to score goals. That's all Snacks.
Bill Belichick would he would shake his head at you.
Let him finish. Let him finish. Good.
All right. This guy, man, he gets to you. The thing is that you mentioned something in the group chat about false nines being a big thing. If you name any other top team, they have a striker who scores 20 plus goals. Every top team has that.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, I did that too. Don't worry. Oh, I did that. I don't have it. I'll bring it next week. I did that too. I did that too because I think it was like the 5. I think it was 5. The 5 most goals in the world. I think 3 of them were wingers. 2 of them were strikers. I believe that's true, or maybe it's reversed.
So take Ronaldo.
No, it's
facts.
No.
Take Ronaldo.
To be fair,
Your Honor, I object.
Take Ronaldo.
No data.
Let me explain.
There is no data. Your Honor, there is no data.
It's at school because I can tell you right now, there's not one person in this room that has watched more film about Kane and Firmino than I did last past week. Because you know how I get. And I did not do my job per se at times.
Let's even look at some of the lower teams. Last year's Inter team, for example, who had the most goals? Mauro Icardi.
You just said
classic number 9.
You just said let's look at the lower teams. I'm talking about a team that wants to win. So why would I sacrifice wins for goals when I could sacrifice goals for wins?
Okay, that's your preference, but what I'm saying is...
My preference is to win? Yeah, right. Thank you.
Yeah, but that's a team thing, Huss.
I'm talking about a number 9.
And guess what? I believe that if Firmino was on Real Madrid with Gareth Bale and Ronaldo instead of Benzema, I think they would have been a better team.
Yeah, you can believe that, but
Benzema was the fucking layoff master, man. Benzema gave everything on.
No, I think Firmino's better than him at that.
No,
you think. It's
well, this is my opinion.
That's fine.
My point is that you could put Salah up top and you could put Firmino at the 10, and they would be better. That's my point.
We did that this past weekend when Bailey scored.
Salah played right wing.
Salah was up top during the game for Leicester.
To be fair, it was rotation. No.
But it was rotation, but majority of the game.
4-2-3-1.
Salah was
top number 9. You could even put a Regi up there. You'd be a better team. You'd be a better team with a Regi up there.
Snacks. Now
you get more goals.
Disrespect.
Greedy. I'm reliving.
No. He put the noose around his neck. He jumped down. There's no climbing up that rope now.
Okay, so now that all the arguments have been put up, Tiki, who do you think is a better number 9?
No, that's fine. That's for them to decide.
That's what
for me.
I'm on this punditry panel, I want to hear
in a vacuum.
In a vacuum, he's a better striker.
The sport's not a vacuum, but it's Harry Kane, dude.
Hold on, that's fine. That's 1.
It's got to be Harry Kane.
Harry Kane.
That's 3. Harry Kane, Roberto Firmino. 4-1 on the punditry panel.
That's fine.
That's the best argument Snacks made all night. That's the best one.
That's fine.
I was saying in the group chat for a reason. So you didn't know my plan. I was.
You know what? No. Hey, there's a fine line between genius and crazy, and the normal people like you find people like me crazy when I might actually be correct.
Wow, you're calling yourself a genius.
At times, yes.
Ego.
At times, yes.
You might be autistic. It's not a genius.
I love the self-esteem.
It's the white ball.
Look, I'm with you on the point of, like, if you're looking at team, but you guys are arguing two different things. He's saying just the number 9. So if we're talking about center backs,
how many
tackles?
You
can't bring in the goalie.
You know what I mean? How many goals does he
helps
have?
out. Like, it's just the center back when he's taken on one-on-one, or when the ball's crossed in and he's supposed to be in a position, is he? So, like, I would if I was putting a team together, I'd probably take Firmino over Kane, only because, like you said, the link up, it allows so much more ways to attack.
So how is he better number 9? How is Harry Kane better number 9?
What's your job description?
That's it.
My job description is that
to score goals.
What is his position?
To score goals.
No. It's to win games.
It's to score goals.
You sound like Peyton Manning over here. He wants to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Let's break it down by position. What's a goalie's job description?
To win games?
To win games.
It's to keep the ball out of the back of the net.
To win games.
No.
That contributes in winning games, but your first thing is like defending.
That's it.
Pressure. That's the first step of defending. Pressure. You can't be like, cover, balance. No, you need to press the ball first. So that's the first rule. Midfielder.
And if you press correctly, the team will win.
It's just job description.
But what I'm saying is, Firmino is the key, not only because at one point you were saying that you guys were actually jumping over me last week, we're like, Harry Kane comes back all the time. I just proved to you the fact that he does not come back all the time. It's like 22 to 85 on that. So Firmino as a whole is way better.
I don't think the statement is crazy, but like if we're just talking number 9s, dog.
But where do they line up on the roster on game day? And number 9 to number 9.
Let me ask you a question.
Whether it's false or anything
Let me ask you a question.
But the point is, I would take Firmino over Harry Kane.
If Firmino was in the Spurs team, in the Spurs team, would they win more games?
If you put Firmino at the false 9 with Lucas Moura and Son on the outside,
you put him at the number 9.
I think they're winning more games.
Hey, I have a quote for you guys.
With Lucas Moura on the outside and with Son.
Here's the definition of a center forward. The traditional role of a center forward,
traditional,
is to score the majority of goals on behalf of the team.
Traditionally, you're not supposed to have sex with a girl before you get married.
To win long balls.
Al, are you married? Good one. Like you traditionally, you're supposed to have marry the girl before you have sex with her.
Binary.
Have you ever had sex with a girl before marriage?
No.
Yeah.
He's an innocent.
Don't give him
Harry Kane, the best striker in the